Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a general energies reading for the star sign of Leo for 2021. Hello, my beautiful Leos. Okay, this can apply to sun, moon, rising, cross watchers, anyone that's drawn to the video, all welcome. Okay, so Leo, we're going to have a look at your abundance for this year. We're going to have a look at any health guidance that you may need. We're going to pull out a positive affirmation, and then we're going to do the month-to-month breakdown. So we'll start with your abundance. All right, my beautiful Leos. Wow. All right. Moonlighting. Now, who else got that? One of the earlier signs. Moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Yes, this is the year. If you've had that great idea, something you'd like to do, something that really inspires you, your passion, your hobby. Okay, you don't have to give up the day job to do it. Just start to do it in the evenings, weekends, whenever you can, and you'll find that it really starts to pay off for you this year. Okay, consult a nutritionalist. Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. Yes, you may have been having trouble with your diet. You may have trouble with things that are causing inflammation in your body, particularly. Okay, so you may need to consult someone with a little bit more knowledge on nutrition at this time. Instead of self-diagnosing. Okay, so yes, it'll be very much worth your time, energy and money to do so this year, because I think it's going to lead to a huge amount of improvement. And maybe the moonlighting here is you figuring out how to look after yourself and care for yourself, and you can start to give guidance to other people. Okay, we'll get that affirmation going, and then we'll look at the month-to-month breakdown for you. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. Yes, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Really, I think relates to this moonlighting. If you aren't deeply fulfilled by what you're doing every single day, ask yourself clearly and concisely and sit with it. What would make you happy? What would you like to do every single day? And it doesn't matter if you feel that it's not going to be successful or not. It's just a matter of just getting out there and giving it a go, okay? To be deeply fulfilled by our work, our day, is to live a good life. Okay, so if you're doing a 9 to 5 or grind that's just not serving you, or you're eating the wrong foods that are leaving you feeling sluggish, it's really going to impact you this year. Okay, so it's now time to really think, how am I going to raise my vibration? How am I going to make my life a better place? All right, let's do the month to month. Month-to-month breakdown for Leo, please. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and one more please. And we'll get into it in more depth. December. Okay, so yes, With this one popping out as well, definitely you've got the light of reason. You've done a lot of work in 2020. Maybe being isolated or having to look within here has really made you realise just how important your heart is and how you need to honour it. All these thoughts that have kept you trapped and stuck, you're really passionate about getting the show on the road. You could be, as I said, a Virgo could be helping you do this, could be inspiring you at this time. Or you're wanting to move away from that situation. But yeah, we'll get clarification here. So let's start off. Ready? Two of Swords come January. You could feel like you really need to defend yourself at this time. You've been able to balance yourself out really well, though. You've realised there's a dark and a light side to yourself, and you're standing your ground in that. Very much in your head, though, this month. Try and decide which way to go, and feeling like you need to defend yourself from past or past people at this stage too could become an issue. You could be dealing with past loyalty issues, okay? Feeling like you really do need to keep one eye over your shoulder at all times. So just be aware of that. Realise that yes, you are protected, you are guided, and you're very strong in this stance, okay? You've got all bases covered at this time. Come March, though, you've moved from the 2 to the 3. So those past hurts, that past loyalty issues, that past having to defend yourself, feeling like you have to look over your shoulder constantly here has taken its toll on your heart. And it might be a time here in February to take some time out. Take some time to fill your cup back up, to heal your heart from these past things, to leave these past things in the past, okay? And the past things, I mean by past, 3 past thoughts, 3 things that somebody said, 3 interactions of some kind here has really affected you and your energy levels. But you do have the light of reason, and you are definitely deciding to actually eradicate this from your heart, to take those swords out here, because come March you're sending out communication. You're sending it out, right? This is how I am. This is how I feel. I'm passionate. I've decided. I've got this idea. I'm really deciding that this is what I want from my life. I've got myself back up from this heartache, from this having to defend myself constantly, and I've inspired again. And you may not be getting communication back. You may be wanting forgiveness or expecting someone to apologise from the issues that started at the beginning of the year, and you may still be waiting in March for some sort of reply. All right. This reply may not be forthcoming though, okay? So wanting to have someone apologise or make amends for past hurts may not be coming forward for you, okay? It's a matter of healing your own heart in this situation. April, you actually realise that by having these emotional upsets and these issues and relying on other people to give you reprimands here has got you a little bit off kilter, particularly in your finances. That person that you might have thought here was basically a wolf in sheep's clothing, someone that was here to attack you here, is actually turning around and wanting to support you in some way. It could also be another family member. But they're willing to support you through this time of being out of kilter. The emotions are starting to calm down. You are starting to look on the upside of things, but you may find that you need to juggle your finances to make sure that you keep yourself in a reasonably stable position here, okay? Just realise that if you don't keep an eye on it at this stage, you could end up sort of having to restart again with your finances. So just be really conscious of that come April. But in May here, Leo, once again you're taking time to sit with yourself. It may be a time of deep reflection. You could be dealing with a Cancer here. You could be dealing with looking at the real subconscious around yourself. But definitely it's a time of retrospection, a time of deep meditation, a time of rest, recuperation, time in nature, particularly in or around trees or even at the beach, is going to be really important to you. Make sure you really do take this time to yourself. you're not being selfish by doing so. What you're doing is you're improving and building on this this broken heart energy to rebuild it, to make yourself feel incredibly more empowered and strong, okay? You also could be going within at this time because you're having a lot of problems with your gut and your digestion at this time. There could be suffering from bloating, that sort of thing. So just be really conscious and aware from that. That may be the time that you really do start to realise that emotional and mental issues have really taken their toll on you, and you need to now really honour your body by making sure the nutrition and the food that you put in it is not going to lead to inflammation or some sort of other reaction. Okay. Come June though, that loyal person that you had here in April is still by your side. You're slow and steady building towards something here that's going to pay great dividends, okay? And this could be, I feel, more about your health, your body, okay? You're caring for your body. You're giving it the water that it needs. You're giving it the food that it needs here so it can thrive, okay? You're honouring the Mother Earth. You may also be really attracted to crystal healing of some kind as well at this time, but you're very much on the path of moving forward and moving out of any issues you might have had in the past. July. Finally, Leo, beautiful Leos, your inspiration and drive comes back, and when you have that inspiration and drive, there is no stopping you, okay? So here you've done so much work with healing past problems and honouring your body that you've got your mojo back, okay? You've really got your mojo back. And it comes from just the fact that you wake up in the morning and feel different, whereas in the past you might have felt really ill or not well or unbalanced. You'll wake up here in July and just go, wow, finally I feel like me again. Okay, I feel like I can get up and get going and put my beautiful Leo self out there in the world, okay? So that's a really positive thing to come out of all this hard work you've done in the first half of the year. You could have to then, when you've come up with this idea, you may have a work project or you might be inspired to go after that person or that house, that relationship. It could be anything, whatever the inspiration is that takes you here in July. You may get to a point where you find that you are getting caught up in a little bit of paperwork and a little bit of rigmarole here. You could also be dealing with a Taurus at this stage. But you may feel like this inspiration is being held back by rules and regulations. It could be coming from a partner. It could be coming from the outside world here. But it looks like a lot of bureaucracy could be coming your way. Make sure this month that you've got all your bills paid, that you've got everything sorted out, because what it's going to lead to is once you've got your bills paid, your taxes in order, everything's sorted, everything where it needs to be, and it can be really boring, I know, but it needs to be done because here come August, bam, Leo's back. Okay, Leo is back. The Sun card is your card, and this is a natural state for you, Leo. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. You are one of the most beautiful, attractive signs in the zodiac, in my opinion. It could also be children. You could be birthing a child at this time. Excuse the phone. Maybe even 2 children. So yes, there could be something that happens back here that you actually end up birthing. Okay, you will feel light, bright, driven, happy for the first time since way back here. You are finally happy again. You are able to literally spin straw into gold. Whatever you touch turns to gold this month, okay? So make sure you go with that inspiration and get everything in order and everything in check, because, wow, here comes the dawning of Leo again. Beautiful. October. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. You are still looking back at the past, but you're looking back at the past from a very different standpoint. You've realised who you are again after all these setbacks and physical issues that you might have had. You are now coming into your power. If it was a birth the month before, you're certainly coming into a place here where you are very much in love with your body. You're very much in love with nature. You've figured out what sustenance and what nurturing your body needs. You're caring for your physical self. You're looking back in a completely different way. You've got the support of a Taurus definitely by your side. Definitely. You are very capable now of protecting yourself in any situation. Whereas in the past it might have taken you down. No, not anymore. Leo's large and in charge. Okay. But by November, with all this hard work and working through and taking time and honouring your body, getting inspiration, looking after your worldly affairs and the joy that comes from that, it's going to come November that you're going to need some time of rest. Now, the reoccurring health issue or other issue that was up here with the February could come back. We've gone 2, 3, 4, okay? So defending yourself, dealing with the heartache, and then time of rest and recuperation. Now, I see this card in 2 ways. There could be 4 individuals here that are protecting you, allowing you to have this break, so you can truly heal that heartbreak that happened. The arms crossed against the chest here is protecting the heart, so you can truly take that time to care and look after yourself. But also it could be a reoccurrence of issues that you might have had physically here, which has you having to take some time out. You could feel like you really do need to defend yourself as well, but don't worry, you are safe. If you need to take time out and look after yourself, make sure you do so, okay? Come December, once again a time of reflection, but it comes off the back of you having this time out, this time where you've been able to go within and meditate, care for your body, look after yourself here, that you've been able to deal with the past broken relationships, past hurts, okay? You do have a world of emotion behind it, but you're definitely looking at it from a different point of view now. You do realise that there are people here willing to support you, and it is your choices and your beliefs here that can spill the cups out, can spill the emotions out, but you've actually decided there's been enough of emotional purging, and you're taking the time here to look back at it and realise just how far you've come. But I'll get some clarification with the Raider White on what's his 5 of Cups here in December. So yes, definitely a year of health, definitely a year of brand new ideas, definitely a time when Leo's going to get their power back. Okay, beautiful. All right, yes, you're realising that you are the one that fills your cups. You are the one that fills yourself up emotionally, and it's only you that can make yourself feel happy. So you are choosing this year to move out of past issues, to move away from problems that might have kept you stuck. You're realising that you can be deeply fulfilled by what you do. You just need to really decide that you really deserve to be deeply fulfilled, and you do figure that out, and you realise just how gloriously beautiful you really truly are and how much you deserve to be honoured and loved, and you honour yourself first, leading to incredible happiness. Even though you're looking back on past things, you're realising just how far you've come here, and you should be feeling really proud of yourself by the end of the year, Leo. You've done incredibly hard work this year, okay? Particularly if this has been a long-standing health issue, to move through this can be incredibly difficult, but you are strong enough and very capable. All right. So last but not least, we're just going to have a look at the Divine Energy Oracle here to get the final clarification on this. Yes, 2021 looks like a huge transformational year for a lot of people. Laugh at your demons and accept disappointments gracefully. Beautiful. Yes, it's now time to raise your vibration into that beautiful Leo self. You are fun-loving, enthusiastic, life of the party people, okay? Your laugh just is so infectious, okay? So issues will come up, past issues, you'll be looking back at them and just, it's now time to just go, oh, well, you know, that was me, that happened, you know, oh, well, and just let it go. You know, it's a lot harder than it sounds, but it's going to make a huge difference to you this year. And accept disappointments gracefully. There may be something here that might disappoint you in December, but you handle it with grace, poise and ease, okay? It's going to be an incredibly transformational year for you. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for listening. So if you'd like to like, subscribe and hit that bell button. I'd just like to say I love you all, Leo. Have a fabulous year and bye for now.